Welcome back to MvM Live. I am here today with Kira, and I'm Ryan, and we're going to be playing Sorcerer.
I'm very excited. Can you tell?
Why
I
don't
love this game.
tell them a little bit about what Sorcerer is.
So, Sorcerer is this gorgeous game by White Wizard Games, and it is deck something. I don't even know what to call it.
Deck construction.
Yeah.
Because you're not building a deck.
You're not building a deck. So we're going to skip this part because just to cut down on time for gameplay. But what you would normally do is probably draft is how it's suggested in the rulebook. And so you're going to choose from three things. You're going to choose from your character. Mm-hmm. You're going to choose a lineage, and then you're going to choose a domain. And then you're going to take those three and you're going to mix them together, and that's going to be your deck for the game. And each of them have some unique abilities. So what I thought would be fun, because I love reading stuff, is I have the rule book here, and I thought I'd tell you a little bit about our lineages, which are the bulk of our deck is made up of our lineage.
All right, well, why don't you tell everybody what you're playing?
I'm going to play. Well, I was going to tell them about you first, because you're on the first page.
Well, I am Zervain, the necromancer of the haunted forest.
And that lineage is the followers of Sorcerer.
The followers of Sorcerer, yeah.
And the origin of this enigmatic order can be traced back to ancient Egypt. They've spent millennia studying forbidden manuscripts and necromancy, allowing them to resurrect the dead from the realm of the jackal. When you're playing this lineage, you're playing the necromancer.
Yep.
Ooh. Some cards from this deck feature buried mechanic, which are the abilities that may be used from your graveyard. So a little bit more on buried, so you guys understand how it works. Cards with this ability can affect the game from the graveyard. You can play these cards from your hand normally, but you may only use their buried abilities from the graveyard. So that's pretty cool.
I'm going to be doing a lot of that.
Each of the characters that come with the base game, the four characters in the base game, all have a very unique way that their lineage uses their abilities. So mine
who are you? But who are you?
I am Mizelda of the Bloodlords of the Outcast Sanctuary.
Ooh, the Outcast Sanctuary. That sounds like a cool place.
So my lineage is the Keepers of Progeny. So in the First Crusades, 3 powerful sorcerers imprisoned the Elder God, hoping to steal his power and ascend to godhood themselves. Their ritual, however, went horribly wrong, and they became cursed, addicted to the essence of the gods, the same essence that flows in the veins of sorcerers. Each sorcerer they bite becomes afflicted with the same blood curse. After the Crusades, most sorcerers were exiled and went into hiding. The 3 damned sorcerers, the Primarchs, fell into a state of hibernation for decades. I'm sure I said that wrong. Waking to feed, then entering their great slumber once more. While they sleep, their children, the cursed descendants, collect sorcerers' blood. In times of need, it can be used to waken the masters and fuel their power. When playing this lineage, you are a bloodlord, and this lineage uses the blood pool card, which is super duper cool. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that because it's an extra ability I'm going to have. It's kind of like your buried, but it's actually a card that's going to sit out.
I just want to take a quick pause and poll the audience and see if anyone is surprised that Kira is playing a vampire character.
Probably not.
I don't think anyone should be surprised.
No, they shouldn't.
How does this blood pool work? Because I'm going to be fighting this.
Well, various effects in my cards are going to give me blood while I play, and then I can spin that blood on the effects on this card. I have a tactic and then a bunch of actions, and they're going to cost me different denominations of blood, and I have like a little tracker that goes up to 10. So when I attack with a minion that is vampire oriented, they're going to potentially have some sort of effect there. So that'll be fabulous, and we'll get into that as we go.
All right. Well, before we get started, really quick, we want to go over just our winners for the past couple weeks. We do like to give a game away to the people watching and commenting. So if you are in the comments right now, please just talk, and you'll be entered to win. So if you see your name on this list and you haven't already claimed your game, please email us at manvsmeeple@gmail.com, and we will get that out to you. And today we're going to be giving away Sorcerer, which is very exciting. So, well, without further ado, I think we should jump into the game. You're going to see our player boards already set up. We have our 3 cards for the character, the lineage, and the domain that we talked about, as well as our deck. We already seeded the board. We have 3 locations out here, and we're each, and you know what, I'm going to actually place my character mini face down so you can actually see it. But we have these standees, and they're going to be placed on these locations.
That's a good idea. I should probably do the same.
Yeah,
You guys can see,
you
'cause
kind of lose that from the top down
art
view.
in this game is ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
so
look at
good.
these cool player boards. I really feel like I'm over my sorcerer desk right now.
Constantly be like, ooh, look at this guy. Ooh, look at this guy.
All right, so we already drew our hand of 6 cards. And again, these 6 cards are going to come from any of these 3 things because we've shuffled these decks together really well. So it should be pretty...
I used, while you were, so we're at Ryan's, you know, and he has the brand new baby. And I was down here with Oliver, who was getting fussy, and he was very entertained by the amount of shuffling. So mine is incredibly well shuffled.
He really...
Because I used it to entertain Oliver.
He's a shuffler. It's going to be fine.
He's a shuffler. Every day he's shuffling.
All right, so we already determined that Kira was going to start as first player.
So a couple of things about what you're seeing here. What did you not cover?
I think I covered everything about the 3 battlefields and how those work.
Okay, so you covered these?
Yep.
Okay. I was reading comments. Sorry.
It's fine. There's a lot of comments. That's good.
Our whole goal of the game is to capture 2 of these battlefields, and you're going to see we've got. They're going to start on 0, so they're not starting on anything.
I thought we were doing damage to them.
No, we're going to do. Yes, we are doing damage to them. So we're going to calculate once it gets up to 12, then it's going to flip over and be captured by whoever did that 12th bit of damage. So it's not. They don't start with any damage. So getting 2 of those wins you the game. So if we were going to draft, somebody's asking about how the drafting would work because I got sidetracked on that. So we would have the characters out, and then we would have the... Can you turn off that? Because that's super loud. I can hear myself. We have a mic headset that we use to make sure the sound sounds good because of some earlier troubles, and I can hear. So I'm talking loud today. So you're going to have the 4 characters out, then the 4... lineages, and then the 4 domains, and then you're going to go back and forth between somebody will pick a character that they want, and then who didn't get to go first will get to go first for the lineage, and so on. And that's how you put your deck together. We just picked the ones we like because we've played a few times now. Well, Ryan hasn't played with this one. This one will be new to him.
This is all new. I mean, there's so many possible combinations, so I wanted to do something a little different.
Play with the Blood Lord because I like it and I know it. So I'm not going to lie. Now, Jeremy just got a whole bunch of new ones that we get to try out soon.
Oh, man.
So,
that's great. There are so many combinations here.
So I start off with 0 in my blood pool, which is this little card here. I'll hold it up for everybody real quick. This is my blood pool card. You can see it's going to let me track up to 10 blood. And I have a tactic that I can spend for 2. Tactics are going to come into play in battle. And then actions, which are what we have here. We've got the 6 actions that we're going to be able to take, and this is kind of our currency over here on the left, which is the energy. And we'll talk about what the cards are as we play them out. And so what we do in the first part of the game is we skip the ready phase, we go straight to action phase.
All right, and
since I'm the first player, I'm going to take my first action, and my first action is going to be to, let's see. I think I want to bring somebody out. I like bringing people out. So I'm going to spend 3, 1, 2, 3, on my lovely Coven Concubine.
Ooh.
And I love the art. This is one of my favorite cards, actually. She's gorgeous. And whenever I play her in an area with... So our little character standee, their abilities that have these little cross swords on them, and I don't know if you can see it there, but...
Yeah, you might be able to see it a little bit.
All of our skills are associated with whichever battlefield we're in, and then certain cards, their ability will only matter based on the battlefield. So I want to play her to Old London to start because she's going to have an ongoing ability, and that ability is that whenever I play another vampire minion, I gain 1 blood and 1 omen, which omens are going to help us mitigate the dice throughout the game. So that was my action. That goes
My
to
action
Ryan.
is this. I'm going to spend 2 essence to play the Council of 3. After I play the Council of 3, I get to search through my graveyard and place 3 cards into my graveyard. And this goes when I play this card anywhere. So I'm actually going to play this card here. And I'm going to search my deck for 3 cards and get rid of them. So
because he wants the stuff to be in the graveyard because he's a necromancer.
I do. And while I'm doing this, you can...
Take my next one?
Take your next action is fine.
Okay. So, let's see. There are no enemy minions in my battlefield, and my skill for my character, Miselda, is that if I exhaust her as an action, I get to exhaust a non-legendary enemy minion with a cost of 4 less. And since there are none, instead, I'm going to get to gain 3 energy instead and get myself back up to 6. So that'll be my second action.
Ooh, nice. All right, now what am I going to do? I'm going to raise the dead. It's going to... No, I'm not going to raise the dead. I need energy. I can gain 2 just for 1 action.
Yes.
So I'm going to gain 2.
That's one of the actions. We can channel energy. We can draw cards. That's the only way we're going to get more cards into our hand unless we have a card that does that for us.
My second action was just to gain 2 energy, so I didn't do
energy.
anything crazy that turn.
Oh, this was an ongoing ability that I didn't use, but when I played a vampire minion, just to make sure I used my blood ability there.
Oh, nice.
My ongoing.
Very nice, yeah.
Okay, well, now I'm back up to 6. Huzzah. One of the things that's really interesting that we all want to pay attention to is that if I'm in a battlefield and he's not on the other side, when it comes to combat, it's going to be undefended, which means that we've got these dice, and when it lands on this is the critical, and if it's undefended, that critical becomes worth 2. So it can be pretty devastating. So I have this feeling I kind of want to spread out a little bit, but at the same time... yeah, I think for now I'm just going to draw 2 more cards.
Okay. And I'm going to now, for my next action, this is my third action, right? Yeah, third action. I'm going to spend 2 to raise the dead. I can play a minion from my graveyard with its cost lowered by 4 and then deal damage equal to its cost minus 1. So I'm going to play this caretaker at minus 4 cost, so it costs me 1 essence. And he does damage equal to his cost minus 1, which is 4. So it's going to deal 4 damage when it comes out. And if he's played to the same battlefield as my main guy, I can choose a non-curse from my hand and play it for free. So I'm going to play this Book of the Dead on my caretaker, making him a 7/6. So that's
Good
like
Lord.
7 strength, 6... I know, I'm bringing guys back from the dead already.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 to bring out this Doom Spirit Keeper. And he's just going to hang out here.
Oh, I see.
It's your turn.
Well then, I need more energy, so I'm going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and actually, both those cards had... All of my cards... We haven't been paying attention.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you play a card with an omen symbol, you get one of these omens that comes out and hangs out on your player board. And you're going to be able to use these to mitigate some of the dice rolls during combat. So
my first card didn't have an omen on it. Not all cards have omens.
Not all cards
some
do.
of them are going to have... What he's talking about is this little star symbol here. Mm-hmm. And that gives us those. And those are, again, they allow us to re-roll dice. I also have this first player marker, which you're going to see come into play, is that when I drain it, it allows me to re-roll all the dice, either on my side or Ryan's. And the omens are the same way, but only specific to one die.
Right, exactly.
All right, so my next action, as I grumble because you are spreading me out a little here, is to play this handsome fellow. He is the Prowling Defiler.
Ooh, the Defiler.
His when played isn't going to matter because my character is not there.
That's true.
And I'll gain an omen.
All right. I'm going to use... My next action is going to be to draw 2 cards, which I really needed to do. This is nice. All right.
I'm looking at your cards.
Are you looking at my hand? Nope. No peeks.
You said it's really, really nice. So you drew your 2 cards?
I drew 2 cards. I got some cards again.
Okay. Well,
this should be our last action for the round before combat.
This one will be, yes.
Ooh.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and gain 2 energy for now.
And I'm going to spend 3 energy, or essence. I need something over there to block you. So I'm going to throw out this Devoted Worshipper over here.
You do that.
I will do that.
So we have a max of 4 minions that we can play to battlefield on each side. So just keeping that in mind as we go. So now,
all right, that's
it's time
it for round
battle.
1, right? So we go to the battle phase.
So here's where tactics come into play. So whenever we're getting ready to go, we might have a tactic. We definitely each have a tactic attached to our domain. I happen to have a tactic ability I could use now with my blood pool if I chose to. That is worth 2 blood. And that is my tactics, unless there's a card specific tactic, which right now I don't have. Now the way the gameplay works is whoever the first player is, you're going to start on their left, but the opposing player starts the battle first. I will get to go first in the middle battlefield, and he'll get to go first on the outer battlefields, and then that'll flip on the next one. So that's you. You get to attack first.
Okay, so I get my 4 dice because my guy has 4 strength. And I'm going to roll these 4 dice and hope for some damage here. which I got. Oh my gosh, that's the best roll I've ever had in this game.
It is the best roll.
So it's 6 damage, and I get to assign one of it.
Unless it's just way too good of a roll to let him have it. I'm gonna make you re-roll all of it.
That's fine. This was the time to do it. All right.
Much better. So now he could use his omens.
I'm going to use one of my omens and reroll one of these blanks. Still blank.
Okay.
So 2 damage.
2 damage, and I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 damage to the battlefield.
Take it to the battlefield. Interesting.
So then now it's my turn. I get to roll 3 dice.
Yep.
For my gal, and I'm going to go ahead and use my tactic. If attacking minion is a vampire, gets +2 attack, I'll spend the 2 blood. So I'm actually rolling 5 dice. You can roll up to a maximum of 7. So like if you have 7 already, you can't add 2 to that.
Yep.
Oh, that was a terrible roll, Kira.
And I can only take as much as I can hold on a guy, right? This is not like magic.
The rest of it will go to the battlefield.
All right, so I'll take one of it on my guy, and the battlefield will take 3.
I'm probably going to re-roll.
Oh, okay.
At least. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's
No,
maybe I'm being
re-roll.
too. All right, I'll take all 4. You get to here's the thing. If it's a critical, I get to assign it. If it's not critical, he gets to assign where it goes. So either to his battlefield or to his minion.
Go ahead and re-roll it.
Nope, 4.
Are you sure?
I'm doing 4.
Okay. All right, I'm going to let this guy die for 1, so that battlefield will take 3. When he is destroyed, I gain 3 omens.
Very nice. All right, Mitzel battlefield. I have a piddly little friend out here. This is my doomed spirit keeper.
Yep. And you go first in this battlefield, right?
I get to go first. He rolls 2. It's very exciting. And he does 1 damage. Yeah, I'm going to let that fly.
I'll take 1 damage on my vampire, or my ghost, or whatever this guy is. And I'm going to do 2 damage back to you. Let's hope for a good hit here. I rolled 2 hits.
Reroll the 2 hits, please.
All right. I got 1 hit. I'm going to reroll my blank. So 3 hits.
Reroll your 2.
Oh my gosh. Blank again. I'm going to try again. Let's just keep spending these omen tokens until I get something good. There we go.
Frick.
You're out of omen tokens. So I'm going to let this stand. So I'm going to do 1 damage to your guy who only has 1 health and kill him.
Okay.
And then I will do 1 damage to the
I'm okay
battlefield.
with that.
So
because that's where it's going to go. And when he is destroyed, he gains 2 energy.
Right? Am I tracking on this side?
For damage to me, to my side of the battlefield, you did damage to me, so you'll put it on this side.
Okay.
That was 2, 1.
It was 1.
1.
So I did 2 to that, and you did 3 to that. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. And then we go to this one, right?
Yep.
And in this one, I go first. So
and yes, the first player marker will go back and forth.
I'm going to attack with my guy. When I'm attacking with a skull minion, which this minion is a skull, I can exhaust my tactic and gain 2 omens. So I will do that and gain 2 of these. And I get to roll 7 dice for this guy. This is when I wish I had the first player marker and I could just re-roll all these because it could be bad. Wow, that was a lot. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. I'm going to do 1 of it to the battlefield.
Ouch.
And then let you decide how to separate out.
So that's 6
rest.
left?
That's 6 left.
We'll do 3 to this
3
guy.
to that guy, then 3 to the battlefield.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Battlefield survives.
Yikes.
I couldn't quite do it.
And I don't get to attack, so I didn't get to use my tactic, which I had saved for that battlefield, but I don't want to take that much damage to the battlefield, so that's going to end the battle phase.
Don't you still get a chance to defend even if your character dies?
No, because the character is dead.
Oh, okay.
There are no more characters
I wasn't sure
there.
if it was simultaneous.
If I had more characters there.
All right.
That's why you get to go first.
So that's the end of the round, right?
Stop me. Yep. So I'm going to flip this and hand it to you.
All right, awesome. This is the
We're
good
each going
side.
to gain an omen.
We are going to gain an omen.
We're going to refill that. And now Ryan gets to decide if he wants to roll this dice and see if we...
I'm going to roll the die.
Or the die, sorry. And see if we want more than 4 or we can
I'm going
just
to hope
take
I get
4
more
energy.
than 4. Let's hope I get more than 4 energy. I got 8.
Wow.
So I'm all the way back up to 10.
I'm at 10 as well.
Perfect. This comes up. All right. Here, and then we get to reassign our guys if we want to move them around.
Yes, and you get to go first.
I'm going to move my guy to here.
Cool. I'm going to probably...
Yep, because I already played it. That guy's
I'm going to move
now.
her down there.
Oh, okay.
Need to do some work over there.
I see how it is.
All right, so you get to go first.
My first action is I'm going to exhaust my necromancer, or this guy.
Oh, yeah, I need to reset.
Play a non-legend minion from your hand with its cost lowered by 2. So I'm going to do that, and this is going to cost me 3. I'm going to play the Lord of the Undead. Whenever he is in a space with my character, my zombie minions get +2 attack, which is this guy is a zombie, so he's going to have +2 attack.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. Be afraid of the zombie horde.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I think some of these characters and lineages work better together. This seems to be a good fit with the zombie dude and the necromancers.
For sure. I am going to...
Dun, dun, dun. It's tricky. It's a lot of...
It is.
I'm
just going to draw 2 cards right now. I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Okay.
You're up.
All right. I'm going to pay 1 to play Seeker's Embrace. I draw 2 cards, and then I may play a minion from my hand. So I'm going to spend 2 essence and play the Devouring Lurker. Let's put him here.
All right, I'm going to play for 1 this fellow to your 2. This is an attachment.
Oh.
Deep Madness.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
Ongoing. The attached minion's text box is blank. This ability cannot be blanked. When played, weaken the attached minion by the amount listed here. So it's going to weaken him by...
You're putting it on
weaken him. When played, weaken the attached minion. It doesn't. It's only going to weaken by 1.
Which guy you're putting it on that guy?
Yep.
So he's dead then.
No, he's dead.
He's dead.
Aww.
He's dead. Goodbye. Poor thing. All right. Well, that kind of put a damper in my plans. My next action is going to gain 2 energy.
2 Inner-Kachu.
Or essence. I'm sorry. I keep saying energy. I think it's actually called essence. But
essence is actually the bottom.
Oh, essence is the bottom.
That's
okay.
your defense.
Gotcha.
Essence is the green.
Essence is their defense.
I'm notoriously...
That makes sense.
Bad at making sure I do those things. All right, so I'm going to play for 9.
Whoa.
Energy. Out to that battlefield, please. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me make sure that's the right one.
This guy looks scary.
No, give me him back.
Oh.
I changed my mind.
Well, he does look scary.
He does look scary. I'm going to play... Oh, so tough. I'm going to do this instead. Exhaust this skill card to exhaust a non-legend enemy minion with a cost of 4 or less. Is there one of 4 or less over there?
This guy has 4 or less.
Exhaust, and he's non-legendary?
He is not legendary.
Cool.
He's just a dude.
Done.
Just a little guy. You done?
Yep.
I need to... I'm going to play this for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another Lord of the Undead. Right? 2 next to each other.
All right. So I've got a request very quickly.
Oh, okay.
To show the inside of the box. So first up, this is the top, which can be used as a dice tray if you want. Just for
that's a big dice tray.
It is, but it's nice to have that, and it's very pretty on the inside.
It is very pretty.
And then the storage solution looks like this.
Can you see it? You can put it out on the table too.
Yeah.
You can see a space for everything, basically.
Yep. So once everything's in here, these go here,
inserts.
And all that fun stuff. And then there's plenty of room for all the expansions and all that. And I actually leave these out in here. So.
And the production quality of this game is fantastic to begin with. So.
Yes. All right. So what'd you do?
I played another Lord of the Undead here.
Ugh.
Now I get an omen when I do that.
Ugh.
Oh, I should have gotten... Oh, man, I'm bad about taking these omens when I play these guys. Both of those guys gave me omens.
What did I do down there? I haven't played
You
any cards
haven't played any cards yet.
I'm struggling to decide.
And we're on our 4th action.
I know.
We're about to take your 4th action. Don't forget to slide your little marker.
Well, you're the first player.
I'm already done.
Oh, okay. So, that's tough. I think I want to bring out...
Your giant werewolf dude?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Just go with your gut.
Bring him out here. Ongoing, my blood pool abilities will cost 1 less to use when I play Oh, that won't matter there because
your minion's not there.
Not the right. Yep.
Guy's not there. Well, you know that. I mean, a lot of these guys trigger only when you have your.
But I do get an
guy
omen,
there.
and he has this little flight thing on him, which means when I need to move him, I can move him
to anywhere, right?
Anywhere
On the battlefield. All right. I am running low on everything, so I'm going to use my action here to draw 2 cards. All right.
Okay. I'm going to use mine to get 2 energy.
I'm going to use my last action and my last energy to play Parasitic Goblet on this dude here, giving him +2, and I'm going to deal 1 damage to the attached minion to gain an omen.
I feel like I wasted a turn playing him there, and I should have played him down there.
You can move him.
Because that battlefield's in trouble.
You can move him.
I can. And I will.
All right.
That's what I've done. Let's move him down here. Oh, I don't feel good
But now
about
that other battlefield's in trouble.
Well, yeah, you know what? Never mind.
They're all
I'm
in
use
trouble.
It to gain 2 energy instead.
They're all in trouble, and that's
yeah,
it.
I'm probably just sacrificing that.
That's
one
the
at
last
this point,
of it.
But at least I exhausted one of your guys.
You did, absolutely. So that's it. So we go to the battle phase, starting with the first player. Now, this would be this one for me because we technically should be on opposite sides of the table.
And
for
I get
us.
to go first, but I'm
and
not
you go
there.
first, but you're not there. So I roll 7.
He goes unopposed.
It's possible that I roll no hits. No, I rolled some hits. You want to make me re-roll some of these?
I want you to re-roll 2 of the criticals.
Okay.
Crap.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kills
so it's yours, so you're going to flip it.
So I flip it over.
I'll take my chick.
And it's mine. I don't know how to mark that.
And you mark it on your side. Put your side's the other side.
There, like that. Okay.
Now his minions will stay out there, and he has to actually use an action to move them to a new battlefield.
Right, they're just going to chill out. So let me move to this one, and you go first here.
I will.
Ooh.
I get to roll
guys
7.
Roll 7. That's scary.
All right. I haven't done anything
Roll
to you
7.
yet. Rolling 7. I have nothing left to re-roll. All right. So now he can choose to make me re-roll, and he's got omens all day. And his whole full thing still.
Yeah, just go ahead and re-roll all of that. Just re-roll that whole thing.
So re-roll all of it.
Just re-roll all of it to start.
for
I
better.
want some blanks in there.
Crap. You got him.
All right, great.
So I get to assign 1.
Yep.
This guy's already down to a 1, so I'm going to assign this one
Wait.
to him. Because you have a -2.
That's a +2.
Is
here.
it? Oh, it looks like a minus to me.
I was like, I didn't think there were minuses.
All
but
right. Well, then I'm definitely assigning it to your battlefield.
Okay.
And then you can decide what to do with the
I'll
next 6.
do the 6 to the battlefield.
So you're going to go up to 7 on the battlefield.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Your turn to attack.
All right, so both of these guys are or this guy's gonna roll 7 dice, 4, 5, 6 plus 2. So he's rolling 7, and that was not great. So I need a little bit more than that.
So he's going to re-roll some stuff, I bet.
I'm gonna re-roll this one. Gonna re-roll again.
Use all those omens.
So that's 4. It's not enough to even kill that thing. So you're just gonna you'll probably just take 4 damage onto him. Let's re-roll 2.
Well, you have 2 of those. You can choose where to put those because they're critical.
Man, I am just having no luck with my omens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 6. And you still have some omens left, or you're out?
No, I'm out.
There we go. Let's keep that.
How much is that?
7.
7. So I'll do 4 to him and 3 to the battlefield.
Okay. All right. And now my other guy also rolls 7. He gets 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 actually, but 7 is the max you can roll. Let's re-roll this blank. And let's re-roll that blank again. That's it.
So where do you want to assign the 1?
To the battlefield.
Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
I'm going to give 2, 3.
3 to that guy?
Yeah, that puts him at 7 damage. And then 4.
All right, and then 4 to the battlefield?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
All right.
Oof,
and
you
then
might win.
I've got nobody to defend that last one. So you're going to be just straight up doing damage to that
and so
battlefield.
I get to roll exciting
and I gain
3.
an omen for attacking.
It's 3.
So I might as well just do that.
I'm going to exhaust this tactic to give my minion +1 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Wow.
So that's going to be 8. And that is going to kill this battlefield. Unless you can make me reroll something.
So you're at 3?
This is at 2 health. You're at 3
done,
You've done 3 damage. You've done 2 damage. I've done 3 damage to you. You've done 2 damage.
All right. Reroll one of those doubles.
One of the doubles.
Yeah, let's just see.
All right. So it's going to be 6. Because it's unopposed.
Oh, that deals 2 damage?
Do 2 damage when the battlefield's unopposed.
Oh, okay.
So
6. So it'll be at 9.
9.
All right. Awesome.
All right. Dang it. All right.
Ooh,
That's the end of the battle phase.
That is the end of the battle phase.
Whoo-hee. All right. So now.
New round. So this
reset.
passes back to you. You get that cool thing.
We get to reassign our peoples.
Okay.
And I'm going to.
Yeah, you reassign it first.
Assign her there.
I'm going to keep my guy where he is.
Reset this. I'm going to choose to roll.
8.
Dang.
Man, that's awesome.
All right.
I like these 8s.
Me too. All right. What to do?
I don't know. That's a great question.
We're really booking through this, actually.
I'm running low on cards. Well, I took this first one pretty much unopposed.
I'm going to.
I'm thinking this is where the big holdout battle is going to be.
I'm going to.
We'll see what happens.
Play for 10.
See,
10.
This is what I was afraid of.
Bum, bum, bum.
What is it? Some giant.
This amazing art.
Oh, and this guy is untapped.
So when played. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't put her in the right battlefield. I don't want to. I don't want to backtrack.
You need that battlefield.
I meant to put her here because I already have
her
stuff
there.
here.
I don't care.
All right, so you guys caught me. All right, so anyway, there's a whole strategy based around that. This goes out here. When played, exhaust this minion, whoop, which means he can't do any damage, and destroy all other minions, including mine.
Okay.
Gain 1 blood for each minion destroyed this way, and that was 3 total minions.
That was 3 minions.
And now that battlefield's in a little bit better position.
I'm going to use my first action to move this guy on over.
Hey, Debbie's in the chat. Hi, Debbie. As is Peter.
It's only 1 space away, so this guy's going to pop over from here to here and chill out in
Peter
my
and
area.
Debbie are here. Hi, guys. Thanks for
untap
coming.
These. Hello.
I'm trying to keep an eye on you, and I haven't been doing as good a job at keeping an eye on the chat.
Oh, well, this is a very strategic game. You really need to think this through.
Well, I can't keep losing to you every week because I'm attention divided. What'd you do? Anything?
Yeah, I moved my guy over.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and gain 2 energy.
Okay. I am going to use an action to buried. You may play this minion from your graveyard without paying its cost. He's just going to pop out here.
Oh,
he's just a little. He's just a little guy. And 4 is the max that we can have on any one battlefield, correct?
Yes. All right. I'm going to.
And a legendary character. Oh, it would say legendary at the bottom, right? If it's legendary.
It'll have a little icon that looks like this little skull thing next to its name, like this one right here. See it?
Ah, I see. I don't know where my legendary guys are. I'm sure they're somewhere.
Not in your graveyard, apparently.
Not in my graveyard.
All right. So I'm going to spend her action to exhaust a non-legendary minion of 4 or less.
Oh, so this guy exhausts?
Yes. Exhausted.
Okay. All right. I'm going to exhaust this skill card to play a non-legend
Peter
minion
is cheering you on.
from my hand with its cost lowered by 2. So I'm going to...
It's very likely that he's going to destroy me.
I don't know. It's close.
I think we know this.
I'm going to play this guy for 2 less, so he costs 3. When he comes into play, I can play an attachment from my graveyard or hand with its cost lowered by 1. So I will put out this Parasitic Goblet for free. And that is an Omen.
Okay. I'm going to...
Oh, yeah.
Gain 2. 1, 2.
All right. I'm going to play 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To put out the Blazing Heretic. When he's destroyed, I may destroy a non-legendary minion with attack 3 or less. I'm just going to put him there. This guy's kind of out of it. And that's my max of 4.
Okay. Super.
Right? Correct. I can't have more than that.
That's great. That's great, Ryan. That's great. All right. So
and I forgot about. You know what? I won't go back in time. I brought a zombie back from the graveyard.
All right. I'm going to gain 2.
All right. What am I going to do? I'm going to draw 2 cards. All right.
All right. I'm going to use one of my blood pool actions, which is -4 blood. Will allow me to play a vampire minion from my hand with its cost lowered by 2. I'm going to play for 6 energy. The legendary, you may spend blood as omens. Cool.
Oh, awesome.
Your other vampire minions get +2 attack. Also awesome.
Also awesome.
He's out. I get an omen for that.
Yep.
And that's that.
All right. I am going to gain 2 energy. All right, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to cry.
Well, don't do that yet. The game's not over.
I don't have anything I can do right now.
The game is still going.
I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 cards.
All right, and I'm going to use my last action to play 2. Stray Sinner. When played, search the top 7 cards of your grimoire for a minion, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So he's going to go there, and I'm going to look for the top 7 to...
You get an omen.
Yeah, that's really why I wanted to play it. What does it say to do with the rest? Just put them back on top?
Perhaps.
Oh, shuffle afterwards. So shuffle the whole deck. Okay. All right, who do I want? Wow. This guy looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to get to see him played, but I'm taking him into my hand anyway.
Good idea.
Because that was our last action for this round.
It was. So now it's
you're
attacky
first player.
time. You get to attack on this battlefield first on the far left.
And I have 2 dice.
2 dice.
2 damage.
2 damage. We'll put 2 damage on this guy.
Oh, you can just move it around?
You're attacking me as a whole.
Oh, I thought it had to be somebody at that location.
2 damage on her. I'm thinking you were in the middle. Listen. 2 damage. I put it on the battlefield.
I see what you were thinking.
I got confused.
I see.
Now it's my turn. Okay. I was looking in the middle because that's where all the action's
right.
happening.
That's where the big battle's going to be.
All right. I only got 1. Do I want to re-roll any of these? I think I'd rather save it.
All right. I'm going to just take one out of that guy.
So now we go to the middle. I get to attack first. I only have the 1 guy.
But he's got 7 dice.
But he's got 7 dice.
And you get to do a full re-roll, so.
I do. Let's see. Ongoing, I can spend blood as omens. I only have 1 blood left. I have 1 omen, and I have my first player marker. I'm super happy about that roll.
Yep.
Ryan, would you like to do anything about my roll?
Nope.
All right, then I'm going to go ahead and just attack you. I'm going to do 2 to your battlefield.
Okay. This is your tracker here,
Yep.
right?
So go up 2.
9?
Yep. And then you're going to take 4, 5, 6, wherever you want it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Let's do that. All right.
Thanks, Peter.
All right, start here with this guy. He's going to do 7 damage, and I'm going to exhaust this to gain 2 omens, since he has that little skull symbol. All right.
Oh yeah, and he's used.
2,
sideways.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I should have used this on her when I had
and
the
you
chance.
have used your reroll thing, or you didn't?
No, I haven't yet.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
How many more guys do you have?
2.
All of them?
Yep.
Let's see. 1, 2.
Well, are you going to do anything with the? Are you going to use your rerolls?
Nope.
I'm going to use 1. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. All right, and then the next guy also rolls 7.
Oy. You can reroll all of that.
Okay. Could be better.
Could be
worse.
better.
Could be better.
Ooh, it's about the same.
I'm going to use an omen and reroll this one.
All right, I'm going to make you reroll the double.
Okay. I'm going to reroll this other one.
Oh, 2 criticals. Where are you putting them?
Directly on the battlefield.
Okay. 1, 2, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to assign otherwise. We'll put 2 here, 2 here. Oof. 1 more here.
All right. Last guy. One more guy. Oh, man.
Oh, man, indeed.
Do you have any more omens?
No, I'm out.
You can use your blood as an omen.
I can. I have 1 blood, so I'm going to make you reroll this one.
That makes sense. I'm going to reroll and hope for another star. Nope.
Oh, so 1.
So I'm going to do the one directly to the... Actually, no. I'm going to do the one.
Oh, yeah, you get to do 1 directly anywhere.
Let's kill this guy.
Okay.
And then you're either going to take the one to the battlefield or the one to your guy.
I'm going to take...
Oh.
You got to protect the battlefield.
Yeah, that's true.
All
It's
right.
getting close to the end. Awesome. So look at that. It wasn't over yet.
Not quite.
The show must go on.
All right, so now it's your turn to decide.
I'm going to decide. I'm going to roll it and see what we can get. We get 5.
Untap
That's still better than 4. It's still better than 4. All right. And I go first this time. Is that correct?
It is correct. Oof.
All right. This is buried. I'm going to play this minion from my graveyard, paying its cost. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I play it, I'm going to return a non-sorcerer card from my graveyard to my hand.
Oh, wait, we didn't do these.
Oh, I'm staying where I am.
I am too.
Sorry. I'm going to play this here. And whenever I bring a zombie back...
Debbie, you know the Bloodlord's my favorite.
I weaken a non-legend minion twice. So I'm going to weaken that thing twice.
Okay, and does it have the...
Oh, no, it has to be where my guy is. So
it does have to be where your guy is, yep. So you cannot.
Which is whenever you play it from a graveyard. I mean, I assume that means play it to wherever your guy is.
Where your
it just
guy
says
is.
whatever
Those
you play
cross
one.
swords
Gotcha.
mean that ability only matters where your character standee is.
All right, so I'm going to return a non... so let's get back this Lord of the Undead into my hand.
Okay.
That was my first action.
Good deal.
That was an omen, so I get an omen here.
I'm going to go ahead and gain 4 blood. Yep.
All right. I'm going to gain 2 essence.
Okay. I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Okay. I'm going to move this guy over here.
Okay. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, gain an omen, and play this guy. Ongoing, each minion, including this one, gets -1 attack for each damage counter on it.
Oh, nice. All right. I'm going to exhaust this to play a minion with 3 at 3 less cost. So, or no, 2 less cost. So it's going to cost me 3 to put out this Lord of the Undead. That was my. There you go.
Okay.
That was my 4th action.
I am going.
This is getting really intense here.
It is. I'm going to play this action. Exhaust the skill card to exhaust non-legend enemy minion of 4 or less.
It's just going to be this guy. Or one of these.
Well, it can't be over there.
Oh.
And it's going to be him.
You said 4 less.
4 or less. He's 4.
Oh, 4 less essence?
Cost of 4 or less. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So there's nobody at 4 or less?
This guy.
Oh, yeah. Exhaust him. Sorry. All right. So she's
And an
done.
exhausted minion. Can I move an exhausted minion?
I think so.
It says just swap to adjacent minion,
Yeah.
so I imagine I can, right?
I believe so, yes.
All right. That's what I'm going to do. Swap this guy with this little demon cat.
Okay. Let's see here. What would be helpful? Let's go ahead and spend 4 blood to bring out a vampire minion with a lower cost. And he just has a wind destroyed ability.
All right. And then I'm going to gain 2 essence or energy. Sorry.
Okay, I guess I will do the same.
All right. So I'm first player, so we'd start with my battle phase, which is going to start here, and you're the first to go, correct?
Yes.
All right.
So I will attack with my big guy first, and I will... Oh, I should have gained 2 blood. And yeah, 2 blood for that, so that happened. Then I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 blood that I have here. Nope. We'll wait. We'll hold on to that.
Okay.
I'll do this, which gives him a total of 7.
All right.
Oh, and I should have gained omens for both of them. Nice roll, me. Anything you want to do about any of that?
Yeah, just re-roll the whole thing.
Okay.
That's even better.
All right. I'm doing the... Are you going to do anything
Oh,
about
yeah,
any of it?
absolutely.
Which one?
Re-roll the double,
Okay. Come on, critical.
and that's it, actually.
All right, I'm going to re-roll this blank. Get my double back. I'm going to do the 2 critical to your battlefield.
Okay.
And then 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
8 damage?
Yep.
2. 4.
Yes, I do, Andrew.
5.
I need crits. I need crits
6.
all day.
7. 8.
Okay.
All right. My first guy gets 7. And that's 7. I'm going to do... Oh, you have Omen, so I should wait. Oh, you have another guy to attack.
I do.
It doesn't go back and forth,
It
does
goes
it?
back and
Oh, it does
forth.
go back and
Yep.
forth. Okay.
So you're attacking me with all
yeah.
of this?
So use your...
I'm
gonna use an
going
omen?
to have you re-roll your double,
So that's
please.
this guy. All right. I'm going to
So
do the
when
1 to
you
the battlefield.
Just tap the one that you've
Yeah,
already
that's what
done.
I'm trying to do.
So 1 to the battlefield. Got it.
And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming your way.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to kill him. That's 5.
And then 1 more.
And then 1 more. Well, no matter what, it looks like you probably won this one. Because if I
That was a
do
luck-
the
that was-
battlefield, that's 12. You only need to hit me for 1.
Right, I
to
only
win.
need to hit for 1. So if I can roll, and you have no more, you can use your...
Nope, he's
blood
out.
pool.
He's
Oh.
gone. That guy, you killed him.
All right, that's
So
a hit.
that's it. That's game.
it. Boom. Destroy
Ryan
this battlefield.
wins.
Put that up
Again.
there. Again.
I'm going to make you start moderating.
Oh my gosh, that was a really close game, though.
It was.
That was a super close game.
It was.
So
Very happy with the turnout there.
I'm too, and I'll tell you that the thing about playing this game is you're gonna get a completely different experience every time you play. I've played before with combinations that didn't mesh, like the strategies of the decks didn't mesh well. So with all of the new expansion content coming out with this and the new characters and new everything, I think you're gonna have a lot of opportunities to experiment with that.
Well, and like I didn't even get out some of my favorite cards, like this
I didn't
gal
even
here,
see my...
who is the Night Veil Hunter. She will, whenever an enemy minion becomes exhausted, she gains blood. So I didn't get a lot of my blood gaining cards out early. They're apparently buried towards the bottom of my deck, so all that shuffling did me no good.
I don't think I have a legendary
I also
character
have
in my
like
deck.
from my character deck, like this chick is super powerful. I love having her out. I didn't get some of the cards that when I put these decks together do me a lot of good, like my Legacy and Blood sorcery. I didn't hardly had any sorceries. I had 1 sorcery that I drew the entire time. So it's every game is going to be a little bit different based on your draw, based on how you're going to mush your decks together, whatever the case might be. Hey, Rob's in the chat. Hey, Rob.
I'm going to make the comparison, of course, which I think a lot of people that watching are probably going to make, to Magic the Gathering. In that you build a deck, in Magic you can build a deck however you want. In this game you're building a deck from these 3 sets of things, but depending on how your draws come out, even within the same exact set of cards, your game experience is going to be different. The way you play cards is different. And I did find my big guy, my legendary, but he cancels all other minions' text boxes. All other minions. And I didn't want him to cancel my text boxes.
And I got 2 of my big guys out early which I almost never pull them that early.
Yeah.
I don't even draw them that early. So I was sitting there like, oh, this kind of changes strategy. So I was holding on, wanting to get rid of all your minions, and you had all these little guys.
Right, and I just kept bringing them back.
And I gotta say, this is the first time I think I've played with big minions, and I don't know that I would try to put out so many so close together, but that is what was in my hands. So it was either keep drawing cards or start doing something to try and protect myself. So
yeah, I'll tell you, having that card right off the bat that let me seed my graveyard from the first turn, and then I could bring cards back from that. I got to put some of my more powerful characters onto the battlefield right away.
Right.
You're not always going to have the card that lets you search and the card that raises dead in your starting hand, but I just happen to have both of them. There's a couple of each of those. So.
A little close-up of our
little
standees that
standee
we
guys.
had.
So.
And so, there, yeah, you get 4 to start. And we did do a review of this. So if you want to check that out on the channel, that is out there. You can hear a little bit more about our overall thoughts of the game. But obviously, I'm a big fan of this game. If you follow us on any social media channels, I've posted several times. I've been teaching it. I taught it to several groups of friends. I took it to our local gaming event, KGI. Super fun, and I think maybe one of my favorite things is just how pretty it is.
I mean, the
gameplay is great. Like
gorgeous.
there's no question there, but just the extra touch of everything, and like these player boards are wrapped, which is lovely. I know this is going to sound like a little bit of an infomercial, but I just love the art, and like you flip it over, it's got this cool Egyptian side, and
I never even saw that side.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I should have been using that side of the board this whole time.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty, and the box itself is so pretty. And I'm just going to keep going on and on about it because look how pretty it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have a wonderful sponsor to thank, and that sponsor is Game Toppers for our amazing table you saw us playing on today. We want to thank White Wizard Games for not only being in the chat, the whole team for Sorcerer is in the chat, so you better say hello to them. Thank you for being here, and thank you for donating a copy to our to-be-determined winner for today of this awesome game. It's going to be a good one,
so get in there and comment.
Hope you'll get lots of plays out of it. And if you've played and you want to share feedback, if you saw us make any mistakes, feel free to call us out.
Didn't.
We do occasionally. I think I may have weakened you. Now, see, there is a question. So the weakening ability. So there's the weaken. There are cards that say as long as it doesn't kill them. And I think I killed you with a weaken.
Oh, you did kill my guy with a weaken once.
That is a no-no, and I should have known better.
But it's all right.
But
because
he
I
won
still
anyway.
won, so I'm not going to hold that against you.
It was a one death. A one hit.
So, it was a one hit. So it was.
So that was my bad. But so if you saw anything else, let us know. We'll be able to correct those questions, as will our friends from White Wizard Games in the comments. And next week I won't be here, but Ryan will be with David.
We're going to have a special guest, David Waybright from Man vs. Meeple, as well, and we're going to be playing one of his favorite games from the year, and that's Nagaraja by Bruno Catala and Theo Riviera, who are great designers. And this game is a great 2-player, like, I don't even know how to describe it. You're playing tiles, rolling these sticks to get values, and it's just a lot of crazy stuff going on. So don't miss Nagaraja next week. You're going to want to see this game being played. That's all I have to say.
Absolutely. And don't forget to comment below and tune in next week. Subscribe to the channel so that you can stay up to date. Don't forget to follow us on all other channels.
Yep. And tell us how much you're going to miss Kira while she's gone next week. That's for sure.
You probably have a much less mean game experience.
That might be the case.
I wasn't particularly mean today. But,
no, you weren't. You could have been much meaner,
I could have been much meaner. But
you know, it was nice a little bit.
It'll be fun. I will miss you, but you'll have a lot of fun with David playing the game next week. I will be in Arizona, so maybe if I can get to stop in and see some friends at Gambling Games, I might be able to post some stuff from them while I'm there. So anyway, have a great week, everybody.
Take care, everybody, and thanks for watching.